Do you have a lot of energy to support the Spanish team during the morning?
Wow.
Yes? Okay. Teachers has been working during the whole night, so
All night.
we hope you enjoy the webinar, okay? Thank you.
Okay, good morning, and I'm going to introduce you our school, Sira and me school, the best school in the world. The name, the name is EFA La Malvesia and EFA Torrealedua. All of these schools have the same name in the first, EFA. It's because it's similar to say Family Agricultural Schools. Okay. In the first place, our school, look at this, since 1967, this school are another similar school around the world. You can see the pictures, maybe 1,200 schools in 35 countries, using the same similar, say, educational system. What is this educational system? It's like, I don't know it's the correct word, alternation, rotative or something like that. Is, in the first place, in 1967, the students was in the school learning different subjects for 1 week. And then the students go to workplace, regular, normally family farms or something like that. So for another 1 week, the teacher in this week stayed with the students for maybe one day, teaching around the practice, you know, speaking with the enterprises or with the family, because the family farm is the school for this week. So now, and then return to the school again for making an evaluation, the work. For now, today, the alternation is our methodology. So this, in this moment, is FP dual. So the students are in the school and then go to the workplaces. Now it's hospitals, agriculture enterprises, forestry companies, etc. And then return to the school for one individual tutoring. At the end of the presentation, I will explain you which one is individual tutoring. So, normally, these studies, for example, for us is FPB, is educational, professional educational basic or something. It's, sorry, I have a problem with, okay, no. 6 weeks year in 3 different times in enterprises, and then return to the college. And in the first vocational training course, it's 11 weeks, and the other 7 weeks plus FTT. It's a practice in the enterprises. Okay, so. Now, our school is small schools in rural environments, like something, nursing assistance, radiology, cooking, agriculture studies, forest management, and more family of studies. So which one are the strategies? Okay, the most important is the students are the protagonists of their own training. Give priority to experience is the most important thing. And okay, we have network partners. Now I talked with my colleagues in Spain and said, okay, do you know? Give me the number of around the enterprises, and said 700 enterprises working with us. In a good educational rural environment is the best for practicing this system. with a different concept of teaching. Okay, the teacher is the animator and facilitator. You know, never is sit down on a chair, never is walking with the students. Okay, we come to go for making this one or this one. What do you think about? What's your experience? Okay, come on. It's in this feeling, you know? And then I'm sorry, my English friends, I'm sorry for my English. Personalized education. Each person is different and unique. With one integrated project, study visits, and professional gatherings. This is the most important thing as well. It's for example, I invite another expert in anything and said, okay, sit down and all the students around you ask questions about your work. And at the end, individual tutoring. This is the most important thing, alternancia, personal education, and individual tutoring. I'm going to try to explain. Okay. This is the 3 points: teacher, family, and student. The first one is the family. And the second one is student, and the last one is teacher. The teacher have to interview with the students one time each, maybe 15 days, yeah? More or less. The teacher is going to the student, okay, do you want to come with me for speaking about planning of academic planning, another planning, personal planning, okay, behavior, to be good person, like respect to the others, respect the opinions to the others, charity, you know, good person in general. And when I see one student to say another person, no, I said, okay, keep calm. You have to make this one and this one, okay, respect to the others, blah, 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 blah. This is our work in the EFA, okay? And then we have another interviewer with the families. It's strange, I know. But with the families, 1 or 2 times each month. In another schools, I know that is the same. But it's not really normal in Spain, in the rest of the schools. The teacher say, mathematics session is da, la, 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 and go. But in our college, the teacher stay at the college a lot of hours. Okay. I think this is difficult to explain, difficult for understanding, I know. But one teacher has, for example, 10 students, and the same 10 students in each course, during maybe 1, 2 years, or 3. And I speak with the family a lot. And when there are some problem, academic problem or personal problem, family call to the tutor and special teacher, and the tutor call to the father. Okay, I have a problem in this moment with your child, and say the other teacher, ta 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 ta. Okay, and in this moment, I have to practice the solution. Right? Okay. This is our system for education in Spain. This is ciclos formativos, and ciclos superiores is vocational training. But now in the EFAS, in my college, we have another public, maybe 20, 25 years old. We have secondary school in these schools. And the secondary school, all the teachers was thinking about what happened with the learning of our students. We have to motivate, and I want to see that you see this video. It's in Spanish, but the important is of this boy, and after that, speak with you. Okay. Voice. Please.
Que si la capital de Ecuador es Quito, pero estoy seguro que eso está en Google. Me parece que nos enseñan igual que antes. Nos educan igual que a mis padres y a mis abuelos. Y a los padres de mis abuelos. Así es difícil estar motivado. Ahora se ha puesto de moda decir que tenemos TDA, porque creen que no atendemos en clase. Algunos niños sí que tienen un problema y necesitan pastillas. ¡Todo pastillas! Pero a otros lo que nos pasa es que estamos muy aburridos. Porque con las cosas que nos gustan podemos pasarnos horas y horas. ¿Por qué en lugar de darnos pastillas no intentan motivarnos para que seamos creativos, para que inventemos, para que soñemos? Que nos den ganas de aprender. Pero si vivimos en una época súper chula, tenemos el mundo a nuestro alcance, con un clic. Yo me paso horas navegando por internet, mirando vídeos, jugando. No sé, es que en el cole me duermo.
This is our feeling, and said, okay, I'm going to thinking about another system for our students. And thinking, we're going to change this picture, and we have boring students in a digital age. And said, okay, come on, go. I want to change this one and take this one. New situation, and how want to learn. And our decision was, okay, Valencia and Torrealedua teacher thinking about that and said, oh, okay. The change is with the teachers, I'm sure. The teacher will be funny, creative, motivator, and all our life in long learning. This is our office, you know. So another important is the methodology, work together. And this is my class, one of them. And we work about project methodology, with flipped classroom, with cooperating learning. And I need tools. And our tools, the most powerful tools for learning, are the ones students love to use. This one, games. For evaluation, Kahoot is for, I show you maybe in the workshop or something. Digital devices, gamification in school, games, and Scratch. The Scratch, maybe this afternoon, talking about that, is a programming language for organized domains. Okay. So a new training is possible. Depends of if you want. I'm going to see one video. It's a conclusion of this year, and I made okay by myself for you.
Tardaríamos 4 años en llegar a ellas si viajáramos a la velocidad de la luz. ¿Cómo podemos llegar a ellas? Los tripulantes del Enterprise Star Trek hace años que no consiguieron.
Love, please bring your heartbeat, bring your silent song.
Ahora, según las últimas especulaciones de los astrónomos, los viajes de Star Trek de la Tierra
closely, follow still into the sun.
Le estaba hablando de los agujeros de gusano, una
Hold
especie
tight,
de
every bright light, every dream may become. May your heart keep on. May your heart hold high. Louder, louder than the echo.
Realmente fácil, pero no lo es. Todavía no tenemos el control de los agujeros de gusano. De hecho, no sabemos ni dónde están.
Let me
Aún
go.
así, si encontráramos dos agujeros negros
I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight with everyone
Los
else.
llamados warp drives permiten viajar
Your masquerade.
gracias a la energía negativa.
I don't wanna be a part of your
Una
parade.
nave espacial. Si conseguimos
Everyone deserves a chance to
atrás, conseguiremos
walk
alejarnos
with
de los
everyone
grandes
else
momentos.
while holding down
Gusano de warp drives
a job to keep my
la energía
girl
es
around.
muy poco frecuente y se da
And maybe buy me some new strings and her a night out on the weekend.
viajes instantáneos a cualquier punto del universo sigue siendo parte de nuestro mundo,
And we can whisper things,
pero para hacerlo ver
secrets from our American dreams. Baby needs some protection, but I'm a kid like everyone else. So let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight like everyone else. So let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight with everyone else. Your masquerade. I don't wanna be a part of your parade. Everyone deserves a chance to
¿Pensabas que la energía nuclear es
with everyone else.
Pues no. La energía del Sol, fuente de vida en la Tierra, es energía nuclear. El Sol es la mayor fuente de energía de la Tierra. A las plantas les proporciona su alimentación. Es la causa de la dinámica atmosférica y oceánica y es el origen del calor que hace posible la vida. Nada existiría sin el Sol. ¿Pero qué suministra energía al Sol? Nuestro Sol se originó hace unos 5.000 millones de años a partir de una sopa de polvo y gas. A medida que la nube que se convertiría en Sol se iba condensando, los átomos de los dos elementos químicos más simples, el hidrógeno y el helio, eran atraídos por la fuerza de la gravedad y caían en el centro de la nube. A medida que caían, iban cobrando velocidad. Cuando la aglomeración se hizo más densa, los átomos chocaban unos con otros y el gas de la nube se volvía más y más caliente. A medida que la temperatura se elevaba, las colisiones iban siendo más violentas, hasta que los átomos de hidrógeno chocaban con tal fuerza que sus núcleos se fusionaban formando más átomos de helio y liberando energía nuclear. Esta reacción termonuclear, de fusión, todavía tiene el lado del corazón del Sol y es la fuente que lo irradia desde su superficie incandescente. El hidrógeno y el helio, materia prima y producto de la fusión nuclear, constituyen el 99%
somehow.
8 el azufre.
Just
Así
trying from
hasta
there.
completar los elementos del universo, de la tabla periódica. El Sol ha ido en el cielo desde hace unos 4.000 millones de años y se calcula que todavía no ha llegado ni a conocer su existencia.
Learning.
Pero la fusión del hidrógeno en helio no puede durar indefinidamente. En el Sol, como en cualquier otra estrella, la cantidad global de combustible es limitada. Dentro de 5 o 6.000 millones de años, la zona de fusión del hidrógeno se irá agrandando y se expandirá. La Tierra entonces se calentará hasta convertirse en un lugar seco y estéril. Quizá el Sol, que tiene a la Tierra, acabe tragándose.
And I'll keep on waiting. I'll keep on waiting.
All of the pieces
I'll keep on waiting.
with great work,
¿Helado de fresa o de chocolate? Mejor pantalón.
with satisfaction for the good work. Is love and confidence. Thank you for our speaking assistant from Glasgow, Sarah Don, and Sal from Germany. And Principito, always you can see inside your heart or something. Thank you for everybody in the college and for making me possible.
Realidades muy distintas.
I'm sorry for my English.
Las emociones son
Lo que vive que haya detrás, ¿qué puede ser?
And that's all. Now, questions. Marcel, come on.
Ah, pues venga.
One, please.
Do not feel afraid.
Did you like my college? So I'm sorry.
Do you hear me, Azu? Well, the nice thing is that you see a lot of happy faces, so education can be fun. So that's a nice thing to see, a lot of students. I have several questions, but I will start with one, and then hopefully
Okay.
the microphone can come back to me. I'm interested in the speaking assistant. That is an interesting one. And could you tell us a little bit more about the tutoring the system? Because there is a lot of individual attention going to the individual student.
Okay, about Sarah, yeah?
Okay.
Sarah is in the college for 6 months or 4 months. It's for support to the English teacher. Inside the classes there are 20 students, 25, and it's impossible to speak with each one in English. So Sarah helped Isaura, who's the English teacher, for speaking, only for speaking. Sometimes play games with the students inside the group. Puzzles and maps and trivial. Do you know Trivial Pursuit? So
Everybody knows.
Okay, and the tutoring system
okay.
and how it's being paid for, because that must cost a lot of
The college.
support hours, yes.
Okay, this is the best intelligent man. This is the best. It's difficult for explain. Okay, in Spain there are 3 system difference: private school, public school, and semi-private. And that's the question. In semi-private school, the government pay the teachers, but not pay the buildings, the computers, the people inside working, you know. And it's like a foundation, not Catholic and no Catholic schools. There are a lot of kinds of schools. Maybe one school, British school, or maybe American school, or German school, or Salesians or Vincentian priest school, no? And all of the money for preparing these activities is free. never is in the same in the other countries. Never in Ireland, in Europe, and no, in another only in Spain. It's a typical. Have you seen the picture? There are a lot of people on the street. We was looking for respect our opinion to the government. Okay, the government wants only public, and if you want private, you pay a lot of money for this college, the American college. And our propose another intermediate. Okay, if you decide for your children, especially the best and the one special education, Catholic or no Catholic, maybe sport life, you must to decide the college for your children because you are the father, not the government. It's not really easy. I'm going to speak with you during the break or lunch. It's interesting, but it's difficult for understanding to the rest of the countries. I know. What is a new system?
Thank you. The microphone is going to my neighbor.
Okay. It's your turn.
Thank you, neighbour. I thought that was a brilliant film. And again, I echo about the happy faces, but also about the wonderful range of activities that the students were having access to, which
in secondary school or in vocational education?
Just in terms of what we saw with your students there.
Look at this. This school is both of them is really near here. One of them is agriculture, forestry, natural, and our school is another offer. It's sanitary offer, nursery, radiology, and secondary school, and it's total different. But we can't thinking about the college. Have to attend to give service to the other teenagers, because the private or the public school, in public school sometimes there are brilliant public schools and the others no. But if you live in one small country, village, and only have to one decide. And can you imagine that don't like this school? You have to have to another option. And said, okay, some of the students that I live, Torrealedua is in Llombai, 40 kilometers from Valencia. And this area is a small village. And some of our students is from Alcira, Catadau, Alfar, another small village studying in our college. That's the difference. And the picture is it's my college.
Okay.
Only.
There's one aspect that I'm really particularly interested in, bearing in mind the whole issue of the dropout. I was fascinated with your triangle, which talked about the teachers, the students, and then at the top of the triangle, the parents. And in the UK, it is a huge area that we work on constantly. So I'm really interested in terms of how do you engage those parents? How do you get them to work with you?
Okay.
Is there a contract? Is there something formal that they have to sign up to say that they will work with the school and they will support their child? And then secondly, what do you do about what I would call the hard-to-reach parents, those parents who really don't want to engage, who possibly themselves have had a really bad experience of education?
Okay, I have to understand your question. Yep. The first one is... okay, your second question is what's your opinion of the parents?
So how do you get the parents to work with the school?
Okay. I think the parents knows our schools only when another student is in the school. It's your question, this one. ¿Es como los padres nos conocen?
No, ¿cómo se envuelven en la escuela?
Los padres. Okay. I was confused your question. Sorry, my English again. So look at this. In this picture, when I told that I have one interview with the student, and I want another interview with the family. 15 days. And I telephone, okay, Pedro, always the name. Pedro, are you the father or the Mary's father? Okay, yes. Okay, when you can stay with me for speaking about your children? When? At 5 o'clock? At 7 o'clock in the morning? Or in the afternoon? Or when you want? I'm free for attend you. And the father coming to the college, always in the college. Or during the lunch, or during the dinner, or no night. Yeah. In the original, okay, in the first EFAS in 1967, the teachers go to the families and sit down with the father or mother, always with wine, cookies,
some jam,
and said, okay, tell me about your children, no children, teenager, or maybe adult. Okay, we have really worry about this because don't want to study, don't want to make anything else, don't want, and said, I'm in a hurry, I don't know what I have, I do. I said, please help me. And the teacher speak with the student, with the family, okay, and this, and this, and this. Really passionate.
I think that's brilliant. I mean, I think what you seem to do is you have a very flexible approach, so that the school and the teachers will fit in with the family's needs.
Yeah.
And that's a really good way to access.
It's like a family,
Yeah,
the name is agriculture family.
Yeah.
It's like a big family.
It's good.
Okay. Respecting your position. Teacher isn't the father or the mother. No. And the father or the mother is the boss, And teachers help in this education. No is the responsible of the education. Help in every kind of the education that you want. Side. That's all.
Thank you.
Theo? Okay.
Okay. Well, I think I'm the only representative of a local government, and I'm curious about if you have something like a cooperation with local governments.
Yeah.
Because prevention early school leaving is not only something a school has to deal with, but all the stakeholders in the field of development of young people to get grown up. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if in your methodology also something is like joint work on preventing all kind of problems together with, because you have the triangle, family, teacher, student, but you could also add local government who can help you so that young people stay on the right track.
Yeah. No. The best will be that the government se involucrara. Okay. Pay attention, but no, it's never in this manner. We have a special department. Okay, one of the teachers or two of the teachers working, teaching, and then in their free time preparing becas, I don't know, bonus creations, ask money to the government for a special project. For example, for making a huerto escolar.
A school farm.
Please tell me.
A school farm.
A school farm, okay? And the young people likes to with water, with anything, and ask want money for organize this form in the school, or something like that. Or for example, when Erasmus Plus, or with another activities. And some families said, okay, I like your project. I can, and I pay for 2 or 3 students, more students. And that is brilliant. This is strange as well, but happy. I remember one of the families, and I was in a tutoring with the parents and said, okay, excuse me, one of my students is asking for me is because cannot pay for this year, and I'm going to say, okay, relax, and the father said to me, okay, no problem, what do you need? And said, okay, I pay. That's brilliant.
Thank you very much, Azu, for your presentation. It was really interesting. I would like to know something more about learning with parents. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. I forgot, and I thank you for your question. In this, I have an interview with the students, with the families, and another time with all the parents of the group of the parents. Okay, 3 times each year, when the fathers is going in the college for speaking with the teachers. Okay, it's okay. The marks, mathematics 8, Spanish 5, And in this moment, there are one person responsible for each class. Okay, and can you imagine? All of you are the parents of my class, and speak around one item, formation. Okay? For example, respect to the others. Okay, you are the parents. During this week, or maybe during this month, in the college, where I'm going to work in around. Okay. Around one special values. For example, charity or respect or sports or something. And tell the families and say, okay, help me about this thing. During this week, Maria and Sofia and Anna have to say, please, yes, please, no, thank you, at home. And, it's an example. And family and teachers work all together. This is the general tutoria con padres. Okay, to fathers, okay, tutorial with the parents, all the group. This, in the workshop, we can make this activity for show you, all of you, this dynamics, simple dynamics. And Sira tell me, okay, I have to remember that the most important thing is inside the classes, we learn playing. Yeah, and with the parents as well. Some of them, when the parents are in the class, okay, are you the teacher of my? And say, okay, sit down. I want to play. And when the family play with the teachers in the college, take coffee, take cookies, it's their house. I remember when the families stay at the college the first time, and with jacket, with the father, and at the end of the course, the father is coming with jeans. And this is the difference. And here, the teacher better. Because the families have a lot of work in the factories and the companies. And in EFA, remember, hi, families, you have 2, 3 boys and girls. Please help them. Okay.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Excuse me for my English. I am the father of 2 children attending public school, and I integrate the governing bodies of a parent association. I wonder how, in the participation and involvement of parents in terms of school organization.
I don't know if I understand. You say in Portuguese.
Yeah. If parents have some words, responsibilities in the building of the whole school project.
Yeah.
If they are hurt, because parents here in Portugal have
A special group for association.
Yes, association, and sometimes they are part of the school's general bodies.
I know. In public school in Spain it's the same. AMPAs, it's the association, fathers, mothers. In my college there are AMPAs. There are another name, but it's the same. It's a comité gestor, you know, fathers for gestion, and meeting with the director and for speaking about the necessities of the students. Okay, what do you need? I have one idea. I want to collect this money in this area, agriculture area for Parental. Do you want that? I telephone and help a little bit for organize activities. In our school, the families are really important inside the teacher with the student, but not really organized in the college. Sometimes some college has a big problems because the families want to manage. Okay, you say you have to say this one and this one to the teachers, and said no, not really. The college is our area and the family is your area, and we can to work all together, but someone in their place, you know. I'm looking for the Enrique presentation. Okay, your question? Okay. I don't know. And say, easy, please.
I have a question. Is there a parent advisory board on school?
Can you translate, please?
Parent advisory board, a kind of group of parents who are involved with the school dropout issue?
In what manner the parents involved to?
Yeah, they come, a group of parents who comes to school.
Okay.
And
only three times during the year, all together. You know, it's only for inform to academic results. For example, can you imagine it's my class and said, okay, for this evaluation, your daughters and your child, I don't know, really go to study. Remember that each day read and this and this and this, or making this task, or remember, it's only academic information to the parent. Okay, and the teacher speak with the families around the academic results and one item about the formación. Academic. No, not academic. Formación en valores. You know.
Value training.
Value training. Okay. And said, in this time, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, inside the college, we are working around the charity. So help me in this time. When I arrive at home, please, you say, are you going something in the college? Okay, tell me. And you start the conversation between father and child. And the child thinking, okay, my father knows, brilliant, about the life, you know. And start one conversation, necessary conversation, with the parents and mothers and child. It's necessary to conversation.
So
to converse.
they meet 3 times per year, so this is 1 time per term with the whole group of parents, and then they have 1 per month with each parent. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay,
And each teacher has 10 parents for them and another, so...
we are running quite late, sorry. Okay. I believe Enrique is supposed to speak, or not?
Yes.
If he is, then we're really running quite late, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for watching, thank you for staying. See you tomorrow.
If you want some brochures here, there. Let's take. Me cachis en la mar. Qué puta. Ya, pero sí, la putada.